How to Fight Depression audiobook. 9 case studies. Depression Self-Help Series. Written by John F. Walsh, M.S., and Joyce Zborower, M.A. Narrated by Joyce Zborower. Description. What is depression? It's not just feeling sad. There are 9 psychological case studies of real people dealing with depression. Each one shows how unique the consequences of this debilitating condition can be on one's life. The author of these studies, John F. Walsh, M.S., 1937 through 2012, spent the better part of his life, 45 years, working as a crisis intervention mental health professional within various mental health hospitals. Jack had a special knack for figuring out what was wrong and helping people deal with their circumstances. The final write-up in this collection of case studies lays out his ideas for how you can best help your friend or loved one who's dealing with depression in their life. Don't get so wrapped up in their problems that you neglect taking care of yourself. How to Fight Depression with 9 case studies. Chapter 1. What is depression? When somebody suffers from depression, it is more than just feeling blue or sad or down in the dumps. It is a life-altering feeling which can leave a person a mere shell of her former self. Depression can completely decimate a person and can affect him or her in such a negative way that she often finds she has no will left to survive. But it is also more than just a horrible feeling of giving up. When you ask, what is depression? It's important to understand it is an actual medical condition. Signs of depression. Depression can manifest itself in numbers of ways, but the most frequent manifestations include loss of interest in activities which used to be enjoyable, fatigue, loss of appetite, sleeping a lot, and lack of motivation. While these symptoms are rather vague, when taken overall with a person's feeling of lack of overall well-being, they can be a strong indicator of depression. Though there are specific tests to help with diagnosis, a doctor will usually just listen to the symptoms and begin treatment with medication and/or counseling. Causes of depression. There could be a variety of factors causing someone to be depressed. These could include genetic predisposition or environmental, psychological, and/or biochemical factors. It affects every person differently, but many of the symptoms are similar from case to case. The genetic link to depression has only recently been discovered. This was a huge breakthrough in the malady's study and treatment. Geneticists have discovered an abnormality on chromosome 15 for one or both of the parents, which can be passed down to a child. This can lead to that child's depression later on in life. Environmental factors can also play a huge role in depression. Studies of seasonal affective disorder, also known as SAD, show that when people see less of the sun, such as what occurs in winter months or in certain regions of the country that constantly have less sunshine, people are more likely to become depressed. This shows that the sun's light can have a huge impact on whether or not a person may or may not become depressed. Psychological factors also contribute to depression in some people. Psychological factors can be described as any
Sample complete. Ready to continue?